Hello, my name is Michael, and I'm going to be reading an excerpt of Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. I looked through a couple pieces of his and wanted to pick one that not only that I liked, that I could relate to for a lot of reasons. So with this, um, it's just a story pretty much of a grieving man who lost the one he loves, and this he doesn't understand this bird, this raven, coming on to the top of his door and just sitting there and only saying nevermore and wondering why. And it really ripped at his mind why this raven was doing what he was doing and everything. So, and sometimes I questioned if the raven was actually there or not. So, but I hope you like it, and I hope it's good. This I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining, on the cushion's velvet lining that the lamplight gloated o'er, but whose velvet violet lighting with the lamplight gloating o'er, she shall press, ah, nevermore. Then methought the air grew denser, perfume from an unseen censer swung by seraphim whose footfalls tingled onto the tufted floor. Wretch, I cried, thy God hath lent thee, by these souls he has sent thee, respite, respite and nepenthe from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh quaff this nepenthe, and forget this lost Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still if bird or devil, whether thy tempter sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore, desolate yet all undaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still of bird or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow laden, if within the distant Eden it shall clasp as a sainted maiden whom the angels name Lenore, clasp a rare and radiant maiden whom the angels named Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked upstarting. Get thee back into the tempests and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take thy beat from my heart, and take thy foam off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never fleeting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming through his shadow on the floor, and my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore. Thank you, and goodbye.